Where the hell are all of the men over 40? Like, every time I try to find my type on here, I just get younger boys, okay? I need me grown men, 40, 50, 60. Like, where are you guys? Please drop where you are. Like, say hey and where you're from in the comments because I'm convinced y'all are hiding from me.
Apparently, it's running away from you. Because the men you see aren't looking to play the role of a beta provider who swoops in to save you. Those days are over. Men want peace, not problems. Today we're talking about why more men are choosing celibacy over modern women. But before we get started, give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Why Good Men Stop Dating. Let's get into this brief presentation. They try. They get burned. They try yet again. They get tired. And they choose peace. This is why good men have stopped dating. Do you think good men are quitting dating? And why do you think they're leaving the dating scene?
If a guy says that he doesn't want to date right now because he's trying to accomplish his goals, do you believe him? Based on my research, I'm going to say I don't believe him because, yes, I do think some men can go toward their goals and whatever, and they really do need to be locked in. But also, if their dream girl popped up, do you really think that they would let her go just because timing was off? Or do you think that he would do everything he possibly could to keep her? I would like to know your opinion on this because also some men try to sell women on a dream. So it's like, oh yeah, like I do want to be with you, but now's not the right time. And then there never is a right time, right? But then in the back of her head, she's like, oh, well, he said maybe not now, but maybe in the future. That's manipulative. I'm sorry, but that it's giving manipulation. It's giving gaslighting. It's giving all of the things. Now, in some unique circumstances, do I think that this could possibly work out? Sure. And if it has for you, more power to you. Love that for you. But do I think that a majority of people that this works out for them, if they just kind of let you slip out of their fingers? Probably not.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, so this is a genuine question for all the men out there. Can you guys explain to me why men don't approach women in public anymore? And before anyone starts fighting in my comments, yes, women can approach too. I know. Everyone relax. But I'm talking about like real life flirting at the gym, at a coffee shop, at bars, at ShopRite, like actual human interaction. Because the amount of eye contact happening lately with absolutely zero follow through, insane. Like, sir, we've made eye contact 6 times in Wegmans, and now you're examining pasta sauce near me with deep concentration. Just come talk to me. And honestly, I feel like meeting someone naturally in real life is so much better than the dating apps. Dating apps feel like everybody's exhausted, everybody's performing, everybody's talking to 14 people at once. Meanwhile, in real life, people will clearly be interested in each other and then just walk away. So I genuinely want to know from the men, what changed? Are you worried women don't want to be bothered anymore? Is it fear of rejection? Did dating apps completely destroy everyone's ability to speak in public? Because I don't think attraction disappeared. I think everyone just got too in their heads to act on it.
Women are in panic mode. Gentlemen, their dating pool isn't shrinking, it's dried up. And that's no accident. Men are changing, and it's obvious. That friend of yours who used to chase relationships is now focused on his business, his physique, and his bank account. Nobody wants to settle down anymore, and the marriage rates make it crystal clear they're in free fall. Need more proof? The number of couples buying homes together has dropped too. That's not just an economic crisis. That's a male decision. When a high-value man chooses to focus on himself, no woman is part of the equation. And if she's not in his plans, she's simply not. So she goes to the bar, opens the dating app, waits, and nothing. Not a single match. Not one man walks up to her. The carousel kept spinning for too long, and now the music has stopped. The epidemic of female loneliness isn't an accident. It's the consequence. The wall doesn't forgive.
Most men are operating from a patriarchal paradigm and unconsciously consuming feminine energy and the energy that it takes for a woman to process the energy that men dump on women. This is not a blame game at all. This is calling it as I see it. Women are processing so much emotionally, mentally, energetically, spiritually that men have never been asked to carry. And that is why women are so burnt out and so done right now, and they're refusing to carry it. And that's why patriarchy is collapsing. This is why things are so out of balance right now.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
They'll try to get the pretty girl, and then they'll play the pretty girl just to stroke their own ego, because they can't really actually handle dating someone in a certain caliber of beauty, because they know every time you step outside, you're being offered certain treatment, certain experiences that they simply cannot provide because they're just not like that, you know? So they'll try to humble you as a woman because they want you to know your place in their life and try to make that be the only type of life you can live. But they know it's not realistic, because if you're gorgeous and you step outside, the world is really in your motherfucking palm. It's in your hands like
seriously.
this.
That's why you have to have confidence, ladies, because if you don't have it, these men will try to tell you who you are instead of knowing yourself, and you already know who the fuck you are. They'll try to knock you the fuck down and make you question yourself. Therefore, they'll feel like they're at your level when you were way out of their league to begin with. And now you're distraught, getting treated badly. So I don't even think necessarily either, oh, give this man a chance because he's different. He's maybe not my typical type. I think those certain situations could work out, but I don't think you should get in the mindset of settling, because then you're more likely to run across situations like these where they're going to put you in a position to lower your standards and your confidence so that they'll feel more accessible to you.
This is going to be a really hard pill for some women to swallow, but I think being a man hater is the same as being male centered. I said what I said. Yeah, I know it's a controversial take, but just hear me out. The opposite of love isn't hate, it's apathy. If you truly had decentered men and you didn't care about them enough or didn't base the quality of your life on them, you wouldn't even feel inclined to talk about them in the first place because you have more important things to be doing with your time. And whether you're fantasizing about men 24/7 or constantly hating on them with your friends, both are two sides of the same coin, because you're still making them the center of conversation and the center of your thought process. When every single conversation you have with your friends involves making a joke about how much you hate men, it becomes the foundation that holds your friendship together, and I would argue, therefore, it will become the thing that can also tear it apart. In all my most fulfilling friendships, we can sit at a cafe for hours and a man's name is never even mentioned once. And women have such abundant, vibrant lives. Why would you waste them even thinking or hating on imaginary men if they don't influence your life at the moment? And it's ironic because I know a lot of my content is rage bait hating on men, but it's the only thing, unfortunately, that gets women to stop scrolling. When in reality, I don't think about men enough to be hating on them in the first place.
The patriarchy, they say. Gentlemen, what patriarchy are they talking about when the average man is alone, building his life without a woman by his side? What energy are they supposedly stealing from someone who barely even thinks about them? Today, more men are focused on themselves than at any other point in history. Nobody is centering their life around you. That's not an opinion, it's reality. You're not as important as you think. Most men simply keep moving. I see it all the time. 40-year-old men who are far more concerned with their retirement and building wealth than finding a relationship. They're building. And what do I see on the other side? More women struggling financially, carrying more debt than ever. Without a man as an economic safety net, the cost shows on the body. You're 35, but look 40, exhausted, living on the edge every single day. That's not the patriarchy collapsing. That's the consequence of ignoring reality for far too long. The wall doesn't forgive.
Women.
Everyone is so quick to call women gold diggers, but have you ever been a woman telling a man that you have your own place? No one's nicer than a homeless man.
Oh, hell no!
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but the reason that they don't see anything wrong with their actions is because they surround themselves with people who normalize it.
Okay, this video is for all the baddies. All of the baddies. Why are all the men lying about literally anything and everything? I truly want to know what's up with guys lying about if the sky is blue or not. They're like, no, actually the sky is pink, and they'll gaslight you and make you think that you're crazy, and the sky is pink when it's obviously blue. It's truly astonishing how much they lie, and shoot, I might be single forever because I just cannot trust these men. Ladies, put it down in the comments. Are guys lying to you about literally anything and everything? Because I have guys lying about their age. Like, your age, it's diabolical. Truly, truly, truly.
This is what you find today. And then they wonder why men no longer see value in relationships. They're dealing with women who act like literal children and bring nothing to the table that helps a man achieve his goals. Women used to be raised with marriage in mind, to join a man's life and support his purpose as a true partner. Today, many men see them as nothing more than a financial burden. So why do you think men are walking away from dating? Let me know in the comments. We've reached the end of today's video. But before you go, here are a couple of questions for you. Why do you think more men are choosing to stay single? Why do you think more older men are no longer actively looking for dates? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support means a lot to us and motivates us to keep creating more content. Stay tuned for the next video from the wall.